Okay, so propaganda. Propaganda is a form of communication aimed at influencing people's opinions, beliefs, or behavior, often in a biased or misleading way, to promote a specific agenda or viewpoint. It can be found in various contexts, including politics, advertising, or social movements, and can utilize techniques like selective information, presentation, emotional charged language, and even outright misrepresentation of facts. Now, keep that definition in mind because most people don't understand that if you don't fluently really understand propaganda on a deep level, you're always going to be a victim of it. Now, on my channels, I talk about a lot of things. So today I'm just going to focus on why you don't see, we're going to talk about just how strong the propaganda is when it comes to, I don't like using the term black because I know I'm American Indian Aboriginal, but when it comes to quote unquote black, let's pretend. There's a reason why not a lot of black business movies or about come up that don't involve drugs. And the only one they don't want us controlling the banks. And the only one that is about like us owning a financial institute such as like a bank, like, you know what I'm saying? There's about a white man who secretly really runs it in the behind scenes. So it's not even really a good movie. And it ought to be so much propaganda in these movies. Like, I can't stand, like, I don't even like they, because you know what I'm saying? They want you to think you're black. So they push in the movies the word black and stuff like that, even though it was, even black and African American, these terms are new. We didn't call each other that. It was, it was American Indian, then colored, and they keep changing, to African American, then black. And then people just keep it separate because they don't understand what the propaganda does to them, how it paints them. People, like black people, think they're proud to be black, but they don't know it's like a lower class within the country. So you better off claiming to be who you really are. Just find out who your tribe is, because unless you claim from Africa on a big ship, which that's propaganda too. It makes no sense. Go look at my channel. There's no real videos and proof of a slave ship. You can check out my channel. But I'm gonna stick to the video. Let's watch this.
How would you like to buy a bank?
What the hell do we know about banking?
Owning a bank is like owning the other side of the real estate business.
There's a few complexities you just left out.
Like what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not wake up black this morning? Because I'm pretty sure I did.
Like, we should just be able to just own all these things and not have to associate ourselves with a color, you know what I'm saying? Like, or a stigma. Like, we just do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to put this in when you gotta think, when people create movies, they have hundreds of $millions in there. Every second is gonna be to detail and persuade you to think in a certain way. Like, I'm telling you, I was just watching, I was showing my girl Boys in the Hood, and I watch it for just teaching for like propaganda reasons. Bro, the scene where Ricky died is so, I love to see Ricky, boy. And I'm watching the movie to laugh at it because I know it's like just dumb propaganda to make black people just thinking they're like, and they get sellouts like Ice Cube and all these dudes. Because, Ice Cube's from a good neighborhood and he joined this fake rap group called NWA, a stupid propaganda name like niggas with attitudes. Like, who would bring that rap group that? It's backed by like white billionaires who want to put images out and on their huge stations. And like, we want you to see black people like this in this form. This is them. So most people think all y'all are like this, or us, But I'm telling you, this scene is so long. They drag him in the house. He's all bloody. You know what I'm saying? And even some of the scenes is just so funny. It's corny. Like, somehow some of the dope fiends be how they portray us. It's like, it's just like, bro, like they put all types of Africans and black Europeans in this movie. And we're American Indian. Ain't you supposed to be portraying us? You know what I'm saying? So they get all types of UK actors. I'm not saying all these actors are, but I'm just saying, like, they just know these people are just paid actors just to like even portray a more ignorant form of like living in the hood and what it really is. It's just kind of a corny cringe. Like all these black, like quote unquote movies, you know what I'm saying? And like, we get it. How many movies does it have to be about the hood? God damn. But there's a reason why they want it like that. Let's get back to the point. So when you type in black business movies, you get things like The Barbershop, The Beauty Salon, Harlem Nights, which is about drugs. I'm not saying I don't like these movies and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know. They want to limit your view on the world of who you could be. Why do you think there's no black superheroes that's like really like dreadlocks and representation. It don't gotta be dreadlocks. It can be us in a wave. It can have the Superman. The Superman can have waves for all I care. He can have a close cut. But you know there's not a black Superman because ain't no white people gonna want to see a black representation of a superhero. So why are you want to go see a white representation of a superhero? I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if I'm viewed racist because like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm American Indian. And, like I think everybody's prejudiced. So like like that's what I'm saying. But like there's a reason why you don't see that type of superhero movie. The only superhero movie we have is Hancock with Will Smith, and the superhero is a drunk who can't get it together and has to be controlled by a white guy. A white guy has to come in and get him, unlock his mind. And this dude has superpowers, can do whatever he wants, but a white guy has to control how he works his powers. And look how he's dressed. When you go type in a white superhero movie, they got a nice suit on the cover and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's propaganda. You don't understand how people invest hundreds of $millions in these are ideas. They want to shape a reality. They want to invoke an emotion out of you when they create these films. Same thing with music and everything else. Now, when you type in black movies, you know what I'm saying, and just even like about money, you know what I'm saying, you get rich and die trying. It's like a come up movie paid in Wolf of Wall Street, you know what I'm saying. It's not even us. These movies, you know what I'm saying, it's not like movies that like, I mean, like for example, why do we have a movie about fucking no disrespect to like 50 Cent and his drug dealer come up and making a few dollars in his rap career, when it's like we got people like Robert Smith who created a fucking business that's worth $10 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking private equity company that invests in technology and stuff, like literally like worth billions. I would rather watch a movie about that. And his person is one of us. But you hear about Jay-Z and all these other people, celebrities. They don't want to know you know like the real businessman. And they don't want you to think you could be that. So they're not going to put it in your face. They want you to be like entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about the noise. They don't want you to be like David Stewart, you know what I'm saying? A big owner of worldwide technology worth $11.4 billion. You know what I'm saying? They can make movies on these people and invert hard to invoke emotion to like us, inspire us to want to be like them. You think that will ever happen? It's not. It's like, bro, like I don't even watch movies no more. Bro, all this movie roster list don't got no representation of us in a good way. Like people going to watch the movie Sinners and talking about it's spiritual. You fucking dumb fake spiritual person. I know, I ain't seen the movie and I know it ain't spiritual. Because they don't put real spirituality secrets in the fucking movies that's gonna lock anything in your fucking mind. Bro, when you go to the theaters, there's only the only cover of us on the movies. Let me show you, bro. Like when you go to the movies, there's a bunch of movies right now, but there's only one black movie with majority black actors in the covers, and it's called Sinners. You don't understand the propaganda in just that right there. All these other white movies and bro, I wouldn't watch the movie because I just wanted to get out of the house, me and my girl, because we needed a break from the kids. We just wanted to go see something, even though it was nothing but bullshit movies. We watched the movie Minecraft. And the movie is pretty, if you know, you might, if you really woke, you can watch that movie and get a good glimpse, you know what I'm saying? They talking about the Neanderthals and how they came to the, you know what I'm saying, the new world and kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So you might, but they got this black woman in there who's just not really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they pick a person who is like they want people, because like back in the day, bro, they used to put so many beautiful black female actors like Megan Good, a bunch of those, a lot of representation of us. Now they put less attractive and more aggressive, and then they get like an innocent, sweet looking white woman, and they want you to think that all white women like this and all our women like that. I'm not trying to be funny, but that's what they do. I'm telling you, bro. So that's why I ain't go see this bullshit. It's just goofy. Like, I don't even think Michael B. Jordan's a good actor, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, Black Panther was pretty good. But he's a fourth actor, so stop playing. Now, that's all I'm saying. That's what you get now when you type in black movies, black drug dealing movies, American Gangster. Now, you see how many movies we got with black business movies, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reopen close tab. This is for like about money, black movies, but just about getting money in general. Now you type in black drug dealing movies. New Jacks. You can't get enough of them, man. I mean, it goes on and I seen all these, and I like a lot of these movies. I'm telling you, it's always about drugs. Like, we can't create legit businesses and just have our movies about that. You know what I'm saying? And all these movies, they want you to think of yourself as being them, and whole time, like, these people just pay actors just act even more ignorant and make themselves a representation and what you probably really ain't anyway. They want you to think this is you. Like, bro, none of our movies are about shit. It ain't about nothing. Like, I hate to break it to you, but it just don't expand your mind and want to be anything great. Like, I'm just like Friday. Okay, one of our biggest movies, Friday. Okay, some niggas sitting on the porch the whole damn movie, not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that such a legendary movie? And I like the movie. I'm just telling you, you got to think outside of the box. Now, just look at all these movies when you type in black drug dealer movies versus like black movies is about getting money, or black business movies that I had up. You know, come on now. Let me type in business movies, because I'm not gonna type in white business movies because they don't have to feel the clack. They don't feel the need to put themselves in a system of, like, for example, black people always blame black people for something. Like, like Michael Jordan don't do something when somebody needed. Oh yeah, damn. Like, but damn, you will never hear white people saying, "Oh damn, Tom Brady, you don't do nothing for white people." You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Athletes and entertainers, y'all depend on to do something for y'all. Go do it your fucking self. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll lead by example. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the black people. If you know you're American Indian, then you don't think like black people. So this message ain't for you. You think like me more than like if you're American Indian, because you know who you are and your brain is not fogged. We think of you black African American and a loving Jesus. You love Jesus and you're free. You know what I'm saying? Mythical creature in the sky, something like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? They got plenty of white business movies. You know, you got a Steve Jobs movie. And they're saying, why is there not a Robert Smith or a David Stewart movie? You know what I'm saying? You got the ones about social media. You got Air. That's about how Nike, you know what I'm saying? A black man saved Nike. You War Dogs, Iran, even though it's a scam company. But I mean, they got plenty of, like, it can go on and on. And like, look at the faces on the covers, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, you're gonna see, you know, all these movies and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at the covers. Look who owned the cover, you know, who's, you know what I'm saying, that's predominantly throughout the movies. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna go on and on forever and ever. Don't end. You see, the black movie right here, Hustlers. This is us now. All these other movies, but our movie is about business dramas, hustlers, you know what I'm saying? Black women stripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that everyone strips, all races, but you know what I'm saying? But look at the representation that will be portrayed by us. There's not a hustlers with white women stripping, and they strip too. Or doing majority of white women just doing a bunch of OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? And I know who's behind a lot of this, you know, the small hats and stuff like that. I'm not just bringing no racist people, but you know what I'm saying? I know a group of people who be in the secret societies and, you know what I'm saying, like all the secret societies, and who own the banks and all the land. They pretty much shape the propaganda, and they own the media companies. So I know who's really doing it, obviously, but you know, if you know, you know. So that's just a little video I wanted to put, and so let me know what you think of this video. That's pretty much it.